Ed O'Brien, and this is the We Run the State podcast, special Friday edition, impromptu. Got my man Javonte Williams, a class of 2026 athlete out of Bullis School in Maryland. Javonte, thank you for coming on the show, and how are you doing today?
No problem. Thank you for having me. I'm doing good. It's a slow Friday, but what more can you ask for? It's Friday.
All right, are you guys currently doing 7-on-7s and things of that nature right now?
Oh, yes, sir. We got 7 on 7 at Towson tomorrow. It's early morning. I get some work in. I'm ready to go grind.
Okay, and how many 7-on-7s have you guys done so far during the off season?
This is actually going to be our first one because all of our dudes have been busy, so colleges and stuff and other things. So it's going to be our first one.
All right, now speaking of colleges, I've told you, off this platform, but I want to congratulate you on your commitment to Maryland. Where this was early last week. I think it was July 1st. Let's get into that a little bit. I wanted to confirm this. Did you go on your official visit to Maryland back in June?
Yeah, last week of May is when I went up to my visit. It was from the 28th to 31st. No, 30th.
Okay, and what are some things, during that official visit that stood out to you? And when did you know that Maryland was the right place for you? Because obviously you had, other offers. And I'm not sure if you took other official visits before or after that one.
Yeah. So after Maryland, I took 2 more visits to Pitt and NC State. But Maryland, I really liked it because when I was up there, I felt like I was far from home. It was a real college vibe. But the whole time, I can drive 30 minutes down the street, and that's my house. And then everybody there, too. It's like nobody feels like they're ahead of each other. It's all one family. We're all there, supporting each other, making jokes, laughing. Coach Loxley's a great guy. Coach Tam, Coach Rod, Coach Pep, everybody. And Coach JT, that's my guy right there. Love talking to him, even though he's not even my position coach. He's on defense, but I still talk to him all the time.
Now, you just mentioned that you're a half hour from Maryland, the campus. So how many times do you think you've been there on unofficial visits or games, or both?
I've been to a spring practice, a game, and I've been up there for a camp, spring practice again. And then I was just up there to be up there like 2 or 3 times. So I want to stay at most 10, but at least like 7. It's somewhere in that range.
Now, around this time last year, briefly talk about what was your recruitment looking like, and when did Maryland actually offer you?
My recruitment at this time last year, horrible. I didn't really do nothing. I got no offers. I actually had 1 offer. Howard, that's my only offer they get. They took a chance on me. I was glad. That boosted my spirits because I thought I'm doing all this hard work. I'm trying my best, and I'm not getting no attention from it. And then Howard came along. I felt like I was moving the right path. And then I got my Maryland offer. I got it. I went to a spring practice because they told me to come up. They were just trying to make sure I weighed enough. And then I got my offer there. I want to say beginning of May, somewhere around that time.
All right, and I think I mentioned it. Make sure the audience know you play the tight end position. What's your current height and weight?
I'm 6'4", 220.
All right. Now, when you spoke with the coaching staff, how do they see you fitting into their offensive scheme?
When I talk to Pep and Coach Gerard, they see me as like the H-back, the hybrid dude, like you can flex out, put anywhere, the mismatch man. They see me going out at a flex or a wide out, going to make a play, one-on-one, come down with it every time. Or if they need me to go backside across the line and crack a DN to get them out the play, they just see me just everywhere.
And what kind of conversations did you have with Maryland's tight end coach during your recruitment? That's probably more than just about football.
Really, with Coach Gerard, he's really good at talking about football, but then he's even better at talking about life. Like when you talk to him, it's just a natural feeling. Like you don't even feel like you still respect him like he's a coach, but you can talk to him as like a human being, like a authority figure. Like he's there to help you out through challenges. Me and him were talking about how his journey from being a kid all the way up to now has been, his challenges he went through, his injuries, why he's a coach and why he loves it. and he was just talking about my life. He's really good to my little sisters. Like my little sister Jada, 8 years old. She said she wants to go to Maryland just because of Coach Gerard and them. So he put a
Wow.
great impression on all of us.
As far as your decision goes, how much of a part did your parents' influence play with that?
My parents were like 25-75. They
Okay.
influenced me. Like I want to make them happy and stuff, but they also let it know that their ideas are not supposed to be influencing me. They wouldn't tell me nothing about what they thought, what schools they like, what they didn't like about the school until I made my decision, just so it can be purely based off of me. If I had to move across the country to say Washington or something like that, they would just 100% support me, whatever's best for me. They don't care if I'm close or far. They just want what's best for me. And I really like that.
That's awesome. And how do you think your skill set complements what Maryland has of its tight ends in their offensive scheme?
I think my skill set is actually very valued right now as the tight end position as we're moving up in the league. Because more and more tight ends now are more the versatile dude, being able to receive and block, being physical and quick. And in Maryland, they have Dorian right now, Fleming, and then Leon, the converted receiver to tight end. They're really good, but I'm thinking right now I have the same skill set as them as in high school. So with even more development and more time to perfect my craft, I think my skill set there is going to be great because the plays they run and everything they do is just amazing. I like it a lot.
And you mentioned some of the current players in Maryland's team, in particular the tight ends. What is your impression? What is your impression of the tight end room and the players currently on that roster? And I guess an additional question would be: do you currently see any of the current tight ends or any Maryland football players?
The current tight end room is actually really nice. I actually really like it. Dorian there, we got Leon. Those are really the only two I really talked to on my visit. The other ones I talked to Jay too, but he's a safety, but that doesn't really matter. The tight end room, they're quick. They're not insanely tall dudes like the 6'6" and up, 230, 250, 270. They're like the 6'4", 6'5", 6'3", small buff dude that can block and receive, and it's just I can see myself playing there, so that's actually really good. I can relate to the players and the size wise. So just seeing them being able to perform there and do good. Dorian got some all Big Ten mention or whatever we had recently, and just knowing that they're put in a position to succeed is actually something I really wanted in a school. I don't want to go there just to get no attraction or anything. I want to be noticed. I want to be a Mackey Award winner. I want to be great.
And do you plan to enroll early?
I'm trying to. My school doesn't allow it, but I'm gonna try to find a way. I really, really want to. I think it'll be beneficial for me, football-wise and school-wise. Getting 2 degrees while college is free is really, really big.
Okay. You mentioned 2 degrees. Do you know what majors you plan to study once you get to college?
It used to be engineering, but now I'm gonna choose something more in the business route because engineering is a lot of math. I was really good at math, but now it's at the point where I just don't know what I'm doing no more.
All right, and finally, as far as Maryland goes, what are your goals as far as development? So, what are your goals for development between now and your freshman year at Maryland?
I really want to get bigger. Like I want to get at least my goal before I even come to Maryland was to be like 225 by season coming. I want to just be absolute unit. I want to be the person that no one can take down. I want to be ripped. I want to be jacked. I want to be super strong. All my stuff to be great. So hopefully with more work, I can get faster, bigger, stronger, and all that, and everything works out fine.
All right, and I know the answer, but have you been playing Travel 707 during the off season?
Yeah, I've been with level 82. My guy Tori, I love him so much. Tori's actually really helped me. He's actually a big part of why I got my Maryland offer. Him and Miles, my trainer.
Okay, and how long have you been playing for our level 82?
This was actually my first year. I tried out early last summer, just because I went like, oh, level 82. Anytime I'm at another 7-on-7 team, I was getting spanked by them. Let me try out for their team. And the rest is history. It's been a good run with them. I'm sad I only got 1 year with them and not like 5. But it's really good. I liked it. I enjoyed my time there.
All right. And did you travel to the that OT7 event with them?
I went to all 3 of them.
How was that? How was that experience? Because I saw one in person in Baltimore 2 years ago, and I've watched them online, and it's interesting. It looks very fun for the athletes for sure.
Yeah, it is. So OT7 is like you get all the best dudes and put them into one competition. But then we're kids. We're having a lot of fun while we're there. We're trolling. We're dressing up. It's like football is the game with pads on. It's serious. There's no jokes. But OT7 and all that, everyone's making jokes. Everyone's having a great time while getting great bump. And that's one thing I really like about OT7. My ability to be myself while playing the game and not get like a downward effect from it.
Absolutely, because I know it's a lot of fun involved with that. You know, the one I saw in Baltimore, I seen a kid score. He pulled out stickers out of his pocket, started throwing them around. So that's awesome that you got able to get that experience. Now let's switch gears to your upcoming season. You played the Bullet School. I had a chance to obviously go to a game last year and learn a little bit more about your team and actually the league. And you guys play in a very competitive league. How do you think that, this is a multi-layered question. First of all, playing on a team that is very talented. 2, playing a competitive schedule. How do you think those 2 things have helped you develop as a player over the years?
So the fact of playing on a competitive team, me and Chris, we've been there since freshman year. We've seen the ups and downs of the team. We started freshman year 3-7, next year 5-5, and last year 8-2. So we really matured with the program and just us constantly. He's a corner safety now, so now we have the ability to go against each other every time and just make each other better. So that really helps all of our crafts. And then we have Connor now too. Him being a receiver that's committed to Clemson, just also giving us that little bit more exposure, plus the great bump in practice that now everybody wants to shut us down because we're commits now. Everyone wants to be a dog against us, and it helps a lot. And then
I'm sorry, you guys have him?
Huh?
I'm sorry, who said Carter?
Connor Salmon, he's committed to Clemson. He just transferred in this year.
Okay.
He's from Virginia.
Got you. Oh, you guys are loaded, man. Okay.
Yeah, our receiver core is elite.
I'm definitely going to check you guys out. But what are some things that I know you're a hard worker. What are some things that you think you've gotten better at since the end of your last season?
I definitely got better at my awareness. I feel like I'm able to read the defense a lot more and create a lot more space just on what they're lined up in or how they're leveraged leveraged on the field. Like if I see a linebacker or a safety inside, I know I'm going to try to stem at him to make him think I'm going to him and then just break it off the opposite way, and I'll just leave him stuck.
All right, and I mentioned your schedule from mentioned the game from last year. I know every game is important, but I gotta put you on the spot. Is there a game or 2 that stands out to you this year as far as I really want to beat these guys? And I know you want to beat everybody, but is there a game or 2 that got circled?
Definitely prep. I have to beat prep. It's my pride with me. It's everything about it. I haven't beat them since freshman year. It's a championship last year. I have to beat them. Like that's the most important game to me this year. And Mount St. Christopher's, I think the name is. They have like the number 2 D lineman or O lineman. I don't know who he is. I just want to get good work against them too. Do them dirty, go crazy against them. It'll be fun.
Cedric said the same thing. Real quick, who are some underrated prospects on your team that are currently seniors and not committed that you think are a little bit under the radar and that colleges take a closer look at?
Dylan Foss is the greatest QB I've ever played. He saved our program single-handedly. I didn't score a touchdown until last year, and he threw my first touchdown. Like he really saved our program, and I'm just shocked that he's not getting no looks, no nothing. I don't know what's wrong, what they're not seeing, but I see it all. He's a great guy. He's very talented. He needs more looks, honestly.
Yeah, I'm in agreement too. I've seen him in person. I've watched his film. He came to my camp. I won't get into it too much. I think sometimes some of these colleges hold height against quarterbacks instead of looking at film and seeing that this guy can actually throw and it competes at a high level and in a league that's very competitive. So yeah, that's definitely a guy for colleges to look at. Last question, and you touched on this a little bit as far as how your recruitment was looking like this time last year. What's some advice that you would give current underclassmen and not seniors as far as navigating the recruiting process? In your case, going from a relatively, quote unquote, unknown prospect to one that ended up getting, a good number of offers and now committed to a P4 school.
I would give the underclassmen the same advice Miles gave me when I was underclassmen. It's gonna take work. Not everybody gets it, but you gotta trust the process. God has a process for you. You gotta trust. You gotta stay patient no matter what, and just keep on grinding. At the end of the day, you're only gonna be as good as you want to be. If you don't want to be great, you're not gonna be great. If you're not practicing to be great, you're not gonna be great. You can say you want to, but not do it. You just gotta stay patient. You gotta trust it. There was a time in my life I was not patient. I was trying to rush it. I was getting too excited about it. I wanted it. I was doing too much. And I had someone there to tell me to relax. He got me, and then next time it started blowing up, and it's all been worked out. I'm glad that I had people like that in my life, and I recommend people find someone like that in their life and just keep on going.
Well, hey, that's a great way to end this interview, Javonte. I appreciate you taking the time on a Friday. I know you young guys got things to do on a Friday night, but I know you actually got work to do in the morning. If you're a high school team at the 7-on-7, so uh, good luck to you tomorrow. Good luck to this upcoming season. Thank you for this interview, and I'm pretty sure I will see you at a game in Maryland, at least two, one or two.
Of course, thank you.
Hey, no problem at all. You have a blessed night.
You too.
Thanks.